Hello, this is Steven Silver, and welcome to another Monday morning art talk on youtube.com/silvertunes. So, you know what I was thinking is that one of the most difficult things for me about art is, I think, is the realization that there's so many possibilities, that there's so much potential. And I think that's the hard part, because knowing that there's so many things, you always in the mindset, well, what do I do? And knowing that, you're always asking yourself the question, what is there to do? What am I supposed to do? What direction to go? And that is tricky, because I think about it. I go through my days where I'm working on stuff. I'm working on a project either for myself or for someone else. And then I get this idea and I go, God, what if I did that? You know, and I could probably do that. And then it's about, at the end of the day, whatever you do pick, you have to put the effort into it. I think that's the danger. You can't keep jumping ship. I think when you do make that decision, you got to follow it all the way through. So as you're having these potential, what shall I try? Just make sure you see it all the way through, and also just know that it's going to be a learning curve too. And I think that's what I find. I find that as I'm starting to do this, it's always starting something from scratch, because the bottom line is you got to start researching it. Once you decide what it is that you want to do, you say, hey, you know, I really want to just try doing this now. I'm going to put that forward. And trial and error is what it comes, because I guess at the end of the day, you just don't know what was the right choice. I think that's the hard thing to swallow. Was that the right decision to start doing this and start putting my effort into that? And you want to make sure you're giving it enough time to see if it's going to work out or not. I don't think you can abandon anything too soon or too quickly. You got to give it your college try. Just put in everything as much as possible, you know how. And then make the decision if you're going to just stop doing it and try something else. But then again, then you do the next thing. And that's the beautiful thing, is like you keep trying new things. So that's, you know, it's a short art talk today, but it was in my mind. I'm just like, man, there's so many opportunities out there. And it's not that the opportunities are just to be hired by someone else, but it's the opportunities to create what it is that you desire, create the thing that you want to make happen, that you think, why don't I do this myself? Why don't I start my own thing myself and try it? And those are the opportunities that I'm talking about. And that's the tough. It's tough. Hey, that's a struggle, without a doubt, a real struggle. So that's the art talk, if that made any sense, rambling on here. With that, thanks so much for watching. And if you're in town, November 19th, I'm having a big bash at my place, my school. It's going to be the last time that I'm in this location where I'm at, because I'm moving locations, undisclosed at this point. But for that space, so it's going to be fun. We're going to have just a live band. We're going to have a model, Stacy Walker, awesome, coming, changing the costumes, doing a thing. States Estate is the band we're going to have, my friend's band, and me and a bunch of other people, and booze and food, you know, little snacks, and we'll all be hanging out, you know, and just drawing and talking, listening to some tunes, and doing something very unique and very special. So I hope to see you there. So stop on by. And that's it. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you next week. Take care.
Alright, there you go.
It's a big giant lug. And he, like, don't bite, dude. What are you doing? Don't bite. If you're gonna be on here, just don't bite nothing. Ow! No. Once in a blue moon you can see.
Look at his tail.
Oh. Yucky dog. Okay. Oh.
Okay.